this lovely set of trees you have bestowed upon us. I'm gonna move the camera so it's not the same view all the time. There we go. New view. New view, new you.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'm just gonna, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That'll be perfect. Here, take a break for a second, Tex. I'm gonna pile these all over here for you. So I think it'll be easier to lay them on top of the coexisting ones. You just relax and you just play with your joysticks there. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. More aggressively. Yes, excellent.
The stick drift set in.
Look at this freaking stick stuck in the thing here. There we go. That's interesting. Lordy, were you ever in band in high school?
No.
Music of any kind?
I played the drums when I was a kid.
Oh shit. And then drunken karaoke, obviously.
Yeah, I mean that's an everyday thing. I'm a truck driver, man. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, truck driver.
No drunken karaoke, but every day's karaoke when you got 12 hours in a windshield.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Amen to that. So what? President's Day today. That's right. Is that like a? Can anybody market President's Day? Is it like a President's Day celebration sale? Get your presidential whatever.
Every car dealership.
Oh, car dealerships, eh?
Car dealership in the country. President's Day sales.
Really? That's a funny one. I never would have predicted that one.
It's ridiculous.
Car dealerships, eh? Huh. I haven't been to a car. I used to be terrible for that. That was back when Jordan had no understanding of financial intelligence. But I used to always be like hunting for the next vehicle at car dealerships.
Yeah.
And now I'm not an idiot, so that's good. What? Pay interest? I love paying interest. How did you know? These ones are a little cockeyed here. Here, Tex, this will give you something to do. Fix my mess here. Fix my whatever's going on here. Too much weight on these. Boink. Trying to line them up as best we can here. Here, I'll let you claw that back and make beauty out of it. Yeah, there you go. Good man. Actually, if you claw that whole pile back to your tracks a little bit, then I'll just dump them right in the middle. All right, go for it. Oh, can it do it? Oh, it can. There you go.
Oh.
Perfect. That's crazy. I didn't think it would pull it off. Medill. Built to kill.
The Clark of loaders.
Yeah, the Clark of loaders. I still, to this day, really want to run it. I want to try a Tiger Cat. Or even an LTEC. I would love to try an LTEC in real life. I hear they're pretty gutty. The 317. I've heard some good things.
Stick to my Honda Civic.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to push it. Sorry, you can start loading again there, you're good. Now that you have a nice bite ahead of you. I just wanted to have a psychological continuance pile so it looks like I'm adding to it.
Yeah. What happened to me last night?
Psychologically. Felt like it was never ending.
Yeah, you guys buried me.
See, I'm the opposite. When I process, it's like, I don't care about the pile behind me. It's the pile in front of me. It's like, if there's nothing for me to aim for like a measure, it just drives me nuts. I put 2 down, they're gone. I put 2 down, they're gone. It's like, frick, that used to drive me nuts in the career. But as long as I can psychologically see like there's a little bit ahead of me, then it's like, okay, I just keep adding to this beautiful pile. This is good.
Yeah. Just hit the wrong freaking button
Hit-
on my joystick.
Oh,
and
disconnected
dropped all
them all?
the trees
Yeah.
I was winching in. It's
I
like,
have-
son
I-
of a bitch.
I used to do that in the yarder all the time because I had them like set and I'm like, in my head I was like, wait, this is disconnect. I'm like, no, this is pull.
Oh,
And I would
don't
like
hit
hit
that.
it.
That's disconnect. Hit
Yeah.
this one. Disconnects it. Shit, I had them backwards.
Yeah, I'd be running them up the hill like super hard, get them right to the peak, and then hit disconnect, and like, oh, they all tumble down out of order all over the place. And I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I gotta remember, it's the top 2 are winch and winch fast, and then the bottom left is disconnect and the bottom right is release.
Oh, I see.
Or I might have just remembered that backwards actually.
Now you're gonna have a time.
You know what? That's next bunch's problem.
Yeah, that's right.
I have my sliders set to my winch controls.
Oh, the sliders? That's actually smart.
Yeah, until they start glitching.
Oh yeah, like your, oh, like the sliders, like your like bottom of your tray thing there. Oh, that's good. I can get these. You're good.
Knock on wood, they haven't done it yet. So.
There's one stuck in the Clark. Help.
It's inside the Clark. Can you get it out or do you need help?
Yeah, I got it.
Get here. I can grab that one. Get it out of your way. Shwink.
Pal.
Yes, sir.
That was a lot of fun last night, dude.
What's that?
And then Far Cry. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Electric jumped in with me later on, and I was
Why
like, "Hey,
can't it
you've
be-
killed me."
Yeah. Why can't it be
You killed me
four-player, man?
One less time than Jordan.
Yeah. That was funny. It's like,
Oh my
what
God.
the?
Power sliding in the truck. I'm like, yeah, tactical insertion. I'm gonna grab into the truck, and then the
Nope.
truck turns and I die.
Smash, yeah. I couldn't believe that stupid handbrake, man. That stupid freaking handbrake. I was like, oh, the handbrake will make me slide, but I'll stay straight. No, hit the handbrake, goes sideways. I'm like, what are you doing, car?
Immediately ran me over.
Smash.
It immediately ran me over.
It's okay, we use the brakes now, it's fine.
Yeah,
Use the brakes like real men.
that was funny.
Actually, real men don't use brakes. They just action slide everywhere without touching the controls.
Yeah.
Hey, Tex, can you find that freaking gas barrel thing? Or gas can? I think you were the one running around with it last night, so you probably know where it is.
Right here.
Oh, good man. Smoke out this stupid pile. I need to make a flamethrower attachment for the machine. Just make that attachable to the machine, so you just turn it on and have like a little torch coming out of the end. I wish it would just activate when you turn it on. I could probably actually edit that and script it. Change it. Alter the buddies mod here. I like it, but... Oh, there's a tree in there. Sneaky.
There we go. See, I hit the right button that time.
Yeah, you got her. You got this, boy.
I guess I could just leave it go.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I hate when
I'll shoot over there.
just
I don't think it
when
hurts
it
performance or
finally-
anything.
pops up over the freaking blade, and then it's just like a rocket ship over the pile of trees you're trying to push.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens over and over.
I got another one stuck under the damn Clark.
Into the
That
fires of
seems to be a
hell with
problem.
you.
When it jumps over a tree, the tree gets stuck underneath it. So.
Yeah, and then you... Yeah. That's the annoying part of the tire. Well, and that's the unrealistic part of the physics in this game, because in real life,
Right.
tires have rubber, and tires have the ability to inflate and deflate as you run over objects. In this game, it's like, nah, man, these are solid.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. So you either get 100% solid, or you get nothing. Those are your options.
These
Sorry,
are
what did you prefer? Hey, Tex, you want to claw that pile back again? You don't have to claw all of it. You can just claw the middle back a bit, and then I can just cradle them in there. Good enough.
always work.
Right? Oops. Okay, Tex. Or never mind. I gotta move the fire back here to catch my trees. Too close. The fire is burning. I'm gonna move it right over here. There you go. No love. It's got that nice kind of, you know, Christmas crackly fire sound, though. You can all chill out too.
FDR Logging stories.
Yeah, that's right. Pull up a chair. Get your favorite cup of tea and listen to this.
Some nice musical chime.
Yeah.
Need my glockenspiel.
Yeah, yeah, get your Glockenspiel. Stop being a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Get the Glockenspiel. You should get a little one in there. That's the way she goes sometimes. Close enough. We're not going for mill accuracy here.
That's my favorite part about the manuals. Especially
Right?
on, like Green River Valley. Just
Yeah, when you're doing the
manuals.
little wimpy guys, yeah. Hey, it works, man. I always do one like pre-measure cut log so I know what I'm aiming for size, and then I'll just run them out. If they're small enough. Sometimes the big ones you can't really get away with that, but so what are you guys' presidential day plans? Gonna go grocery shopping, buy yourself a new car, president's sale? Hey, come on. A brand new car.
Eat video games. Or play video games.
Eat video games. I'm gonna eat them. And they're gonna like it.
Let's deck take up better.
That's how I roll. I don't play video games, I eat the souls.
Yes. I become wild. Just as soul.
Yeah. Just like a regular Tuesday. Oh man. Tomorrow's gonna suck. There's gonna be so much friggin' garbage. I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. Well, it's like after a long weekend, because we skip Monday, all the residential frickin' garbage gets backed up. So then they have to do double loads on my week, and then it's just a lot of shit. So that'll suck.
I still haven't gotten a text about the farm. It's just starting.
What about your plan or what?
Yeah, about whatever. That means it's either going to be a crappy day or a crappy load.
What kind of loads do you get? Like a whole bunch of varied, or are they all pretty well the same?
They vary. I mean, some days I can do like. Some weeks I'll do 3 or 4 loads of ash and then like 1 load of glass or something.
Oh yeah. And those are all from what, recycle or landfill-y kind of stuff, or what?
So the ash comes from a wheel grader, where it's essentially like a pellet stove for trash.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah, so they burn the trash and then we haul the ash out.
Oh.
They feed the trash into the incinerator like a pellet stove essentially.
That's pretty wild, eh? Something different.
But yeah, there's that. I mean, salt, stone, contaminated soils, landfills.
Just always stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you're making money, who cares, right?
Right.
And you said you drive for a company, right? Like a company truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever do your own thing, you think, or no?
I would love to.
Just expensive as beans, probably.
Oh yeah.
And
But it's like, you find a decent truck, 65, 70 grand.
yeah.
For something that, would probably hit the road for a year without anything major happening. And, you go to a bank or anything, and then, yeah, I was just looking to get a loan to grab this, get started on my own, and they're like, okay, do you have to come to work? I'm like, no, I don't have a truck. I can't finance it without work.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
It's like, well, I can't get work without a truck.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a
It's
problem
a catch-22 here. Yeah. I need
Yeah,
a truck to
it's
work,
like-
but I can't get a loan for a truck without having work. Ah?
Yeah, it's freaking
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's like I could finance the truck by itself. The problem is that I would have absolutely nothing to do the registration, the insurance, all the permits.
Well, that's it.
Any type of, you know, I need to have, you know, you want to have like 20 to 30 grand in an account just for operating
Yeah, just
costs.
for that. Yeah, exactly.
Like you're burning $500, $600, $700 of fuel a day.
Well, yeah.
$1,000 of fuel a day.
And then maintenance, like anything goes wrong on it.
$900 a piece, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem with like some of the logging truck drivers here. Like they're like, oh, the concept of having your own business is great, but he's like, you know what? I lost all of my profit for pretty much 2023 because my transmission went out. Like that's all it took on his truck.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, it'll be good for another year. He's like, as long as nothing else goes wrong. He's like, but my profit is like very, very razor thin this year because of just.
You buy a truck and have to do an engine overhaul. There's 35 grand.
Yeah, easy 35. Yeah. Yeah, and then like he said, he's like, you know, it was actually kind of doable before the whole COVID thing, but then all the prices now are so exuberantly out to lunch that
They went up and never came back down.
yeah, that's it. Everybody went up, but nobody made any adjustments to come back, right? So he's like, now, if I have to do a basic swap of like an engine, it's like, yeah, 80 to 120% more money than it was 2 years ago, which is just, but the wages didn't go 80 to 100% more, like, you know. Otherwise he'd be laughing, but no.
In some aspects, the trucking costs have gone up.
Yeah.
And so have how much they actually pay for the trucking.
Oh, I believe that.
So, like, there are some things where, like, a load we were doing last year, we actually get like $5 more.
Well, that's good. At least something's changing.
Yeah, it went from 55 to 60.
Do you guys have like carbon taxes or anything stupid like we do here?
Not yet.
Environmental tax or whatever it's called?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Oh, but it's election season and we might get our property taxes demolished. So we have to pay those.
Oh, really?
Where I am.
Yeah. We'll have to pay for everything else.
Property taxes,
Well,
Sam. That'd be
They're
sweet.
not supposed to. They're supposed. If that gets passed, they're not supposed to raise anything else. They can't touch anything else.
Not
But
supposed
we
to.
all know better than that.
Not supposed to. Still will. They will,
That's like
they will
that's
still
like when they
try.
advertise and say, "Oh, works perfectly when tested in a virtual environment." Yeah, well, a virtual environment is perfect without any other factors involved, right?
It had
supposed
virtually
to.
no problems. Put it in the real world. Has lots of problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
that's
thought you said
exactly
it had
it.
no problems.
Well, virtually it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lying shit.
In all of our really controlled environments.
Yeah, it was perfect. There's no problem when you have no variables to enter into the system. It's perfect.
Oh, I tried to save the little one that was falling out of the buncher, and I ended up just completely ruining that whole thing.
What is... Oh, I have this bound so that my... Oh my god. I have this stupid thing double bound so that my... Every time I went to lower my blade, my machine was turning to the left. I'm like, what is going on? But I realized that I had that set. What is that? Turn, I guess? It would just be gamepad. Turning. Steer right, steer left. It's got to be this one here. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Ah, there we go. That's better.
Well, at least that was only on my footage, not on your.
Had a little oopsie.
Ooh, 66.3. Nice.
66? Yeah. 8s are worth, or 7s are worth. 8s I think are worth even more, but I stopped even thinking about money in this game a long time ago.
I went after a double, and the little one like slipped out of my main claws.
Oh.
I was holding on for dear life in the secondaries, and I was trying to save it, and then the big tree that was already in the puncher
went
caught the top of another tree and pulled itself and the small one out.
I won't pretend like I haven't been there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
So now there's a bunch not going in the same direction as the others.
That's okay. We'll get to that eventually. I call those cleanup bunches. We just ignore those until the very end.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of fucked up ones the other day, and I just took the fire and just ran over.
Just clean them up. Yeah, not our problem. We're out.
They are still able to get dragged. They are just laying in a slightly different. They're going the opposite angle of what I was trying to lay out here.
I'm slowly starting another map here, but the trees are definitely going to be like what I would like is these size trees diameter, but maybe make them a little shorter so they're not quite as long, just so they're a little bit easier to maneuver.
Yeah.
So actually, I like the size and weight, but I just need shorter.
Number 2 height, but
yeah, exactly.
Weight of the spruce 3.
Yeah, totally. And diameter, so they're a little bit thicker.
Some chunky boys.
Yeah, and I always look for those kind of, like, try to make a map that's basically, like, this one is the best map for multiplayer because the trees are big. The loads, like I said, you can get a lot on a load and still have lots left over. You do, like, Green River Valley, forget it. Multiplayer, it's just way too much because it's just, those trees are so tiny. You have to process so many of them, and it's just, because this game doesn't allow us to process, 60 loads ahead of ourselves, you have to kind of... we should be able to. Yeah, kind of makes it a bit of a pain. But, we got to be grateful for what we have. I mean, this is, where else are we going to do this, right? Real life, that's the next step.
Far Cry.
Yeah, Far Cry, yeah. I'm going to talk to Ubisoft, make a proposal.
Yeah.
They'll be like, and how many people in the community? I'll be like, oh, like, maybe 100,000?
60,000?
Yeah. Maybe 100 if we're... And they'd be like, yeah, no, we're good, thanks.
About 500 dedicated.
Yeah.
Overall fan base about 100K.
Yeah. If we're lucky. Yeah, if we're really lucky. They're like, anyway, have a good day. What? We can't get 1 billion players and steal them from Fortnite? We'll just have to put aspects of Fortnite and Counter-Strike into this new game and we're set. You can log or you can go PvP shoot each other in the trees. Perfect.
Now that would be a game.
Right? Or hunt. See, let's just take all of the aspects, the hunting, the fishing, logging. These are all things that people want to do. We can take all of those things, roll them into a game, and do it well.
And also have factions and cults, and you can join a side. And, but it's all player-based. There's no AI. It's all player against player. So if you're out there logging, you better be strapped.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because you never know who's gonna come flying around the corner.
Go up and catch some guys taking from your other block. Yeah, that's our block. We bought the rights for it. Not anymore. Yeah, Axemen. A little bit of Sopranos. Some Boardwalk Empire.
Axemen.
Yeah, perfect. I love that.
Hunting, fishing, logging, and shooting simulator.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Perfect. Just what we needed. You can claw some of that back if you want. It's kind of all over the place. I walked ahead a bit because of that stupid... my last skid went all over the place.
Damn skidders.
Damn skidder operators. Yeah, dang skidder operator. Man, I was like, for the last few days I've been like getting all these old horror movies from like my childhood. When I was a child, I watched a lot of horror movies. It's probably why I'm such an interesting individual these days. But I found all these. I was like on YTS, which is like just basically a version of Pirate Bay where they host all the movies and stuff. And I was just going through all the titles, looking at them, and I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, I remember that movie, but I forgot it even existed. I was just like lost in nostalgia land. It was so funny. So I got all these old horror movies now that I got to catch up on. My wife and I were watching, was just laughing our asses up at just how they used to do them compared to now. And it's funny though, because a lot of the movies, like even like I'm watching movies from like 1980s, 1990s, like man, that was like the primo time for like good cinema in my opinion. Like the acting is like so well done, like it's legit. It's like it's hard to tell when people are being like, even on the lower B or B grade type films, it's still better than most of the shit I see today, which is pretty sad. No, you can't do horror movies?
I'm not allowed to. I've had some experiences in the past that I don't do that anymore.
PTSD'd yourself or what?
Oh no. I don't get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, it sounds dark, Tex. Let's not go down that road.
It's interesting. It proves.
Okay, what kind of horror movies? Like, are we talking like traumatic, like murder? Are we talking
Like
monsters?
Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle. Okay. Conjuring, Ghost, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Ghosts. That's fair. Is this the part where you're gonna tell me you saw a ghost?
I was talked to by one.
Oh, you were.
I kid you fucking not, dude.
Hey, I'm just laughing because I've heard so much. At 6? Are you sure it wasn't paint fumes? Because I talked to a fucking lizard when I was a kid, but it was paint fumes.
No, dude, I was just playing in my room, and whatever it was,
okay,
was
all
just
right.
like off in the, because at that time our house is gonna be remodeled now, but it was a room, and then
Paint
a
fumes.
closet, and then a doorway, and then another room.
Sorry.
And it, like, in the other room, it said my name, and I just fucking hightailed it out of there.
What? Turns out it was
And
like
then-
the neighbor from down the way or something, just being like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" You're like, "Fuck that, I'm out."
No, all it was somebody put a walkie-talkie in the closet.
Yeah, screwing with your head, man.
Well, my sister had saw some dark figures, like, walking down the hallway into my room, too.
Man, that's funny. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
What funny then?
Yeah, well, I bet it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I've been in so many sketchy ass places. I'm way more afraid of like real people than any ghost or monster could ever conceive. Because my God,
Oh, yeah.
people are way worse.
Yeah, now I'm older, I just, like, if I feel creeped out, I'm like, hey man, can we be friends?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna toe the line here and just say let's not be enemies. I mean, that's
Make
Look,
you a
I
deal.
won't
You don't possess me, and I won't complain.
yeah, 100%.